don't know what's gonna happen. I just know who I am. I know what's in my DNA. You know what's in your DNA. You know how you built. You know what you can go up against. You know your strengths. You know your weakness. Stop telling yourself what you can't do. This for you. You built for it. You built for it. What we talking about here? Yeah, you lost some bread. So what? You lost some bread. So what? Welcome to the party. Are you willing to fight for it? Because I know when we get in this game, man, we have this vision of what our life looks like when we become wealthy off stocks. What does the freedom look like when all of our option plays hit 100 and 200%? What does it look like when we play the puts and the puts hit 100 and 200%? What does it look like when the dividends are giving us more income than our check? What does it look like when everything is going the right way? What does it look like? We have that dream, we have that vision. You know, that's what gets us in this game. We get in this game because we understand that the life that we currently have, whatever that life may be, we know for a fact that we better than that. We get in this game because we've seen somebody that look like us. We've seen somebody that sound like us. We've seen somebody tell us that that is the way to go to freedom, and we decide to make the decision to go into that route, that financial underground railroad. We made that decision, y'all. And I understand. No matter how many times you tell yourself, I can do this, no matter how much talking positive to yourself you say that I can do this, the real truth of the matter is, are you chasing the moment or are you chasing the movement? The real truth of the matter is, this ain't for the weak, it's for the wealthy. That's right. It's for the wealthy. This game right here is dangerous. And only the divine can persevere. This game right here is turbulent. So can you navigate that turbulence? They said to you that this game is only for the rich. And as a black man standing in front of you, just like most of you who's watching this, I've heard that this game is only for white folks. But I beg to differ. I come to you saying that this game doesn't care who plays it. I come to you saying that you are worthy. I come to you saying that the wealth that you want and the freedom that you desire is on the other side of you navigating this turbulence. I may mess this verse up a little bit, but bear with me. I think it's James 1:12, where it says something like, those who persevere can get the crown in life for those who love God. Something like that, right? And what I love about that, when I read that before it came to my mind just now, it said it starts with those who persevere. That's what it starts with. It starts with those who persevere. And so guess what the essential thing about perseverance is? You can only persevere if you go through something. You can only persevere. The prerequisite to that is you must go through something. In order to overcome, you must undergo. In order to overcome the adversity, you must undergo the turbulence. In order to get to the end of the road, you must first travel the road. In order to get to a destination, you must first get in the vehicle. This is the vehicle that we chose. This is the vehicle that we chose, y'all. Nobody forced us to get in this game. Nobody manipulated us to get in this game. We sat on the sideline and we chose this. And when you chose this, that means everything that come with it, you said, put it on my plate. Put it on my plate. How dare you have the audacity to cry about what's on your plate when you the one asked for it? You asked for this. Wallstreet Trappin ain't asked for this for you. Jose didn't ask for this for you. You sat down and you asked for this, just like I asked for this. And because I asked for it, I'm not gonna cry when it punched me in my face. I'm gonna put my gloves on because I'm built for it. I'm gonna navigate the turbulence. I'm gonna navigate the turbulence, y'all. And I'll be the first to tell y'all, when you look at that account, that thing down 1.3 million, you got one or two decisions to make. First decision is, I need to get that back. It's my first decision. The first decision in my mind is, I gotta get that back. Now the thing what happens is, tied to that first decision is, once you make that decision, you immediately gotta tell yourself, I don't gotta rush to get it back, because the game is the game, and the game is gonna reward me for being present, for being patient, and for persevering. Or the second decision you make is say, this game ain't for me. I'm gonna take my losses, I'm gonna take whatever I have, and I'm gonna move on. At that point, you quit the game. And the game ain't never rewarded a quitter. Life ain't never rewarded a quitter. Nobody respects the quitter. Even the quitter lives in shame. That's right. Because once you quit once, you build a portfolio of quitting. It becomes the natural order of how you operate. Naturally is how you operate. Because see, watch this. In the beginning, at birth, you are born, built for adversity. Let's talk about the different processes right here. That's how you know it's in your DNA. And you had to manually install fear, and you had to manually install quitting, because essentially it wasn't in you. From birth, in the loins, you fought to get here. You fought. And you ain't just fought, you ain't just fight, you fought in darkness. You fought when you ain't know how to do nothing else. You ain't know how to eat, you ain't know how to sleep, you ain't know how to walk, you ain't know how to crawl. You got out and you knew how to fight for the end goal, and the end goal was getting the egg. You knew how to fight from birth. You knew how to fight from birth. You didn't say, hey, it's dark in here, I can't see, I'm going back in. You didn't even understand that I don't got no arms, I don't got no legs. You just had an innate nature to fight in the darkness to get where you needed to go. You fought for that. So innately, you know how to fight. Innately, you the cream of the crop. No matter what life tell you and all that, I want you to understand, innately, you are the cream of the crop. You fought millions of mugs to get here. And they all had the same goal. They all had the same goal. They all knew where they wanted to go at. You just wanted it a little bit more. You wanted it a little bit more. So I know you got fight in you. But let's not stop there. Once you got here, you kept fighting till you learned how to walk. You fell and you got up. You cried. You wiped your own tears sometime. But nothing stopped you from getting up. As a matter of fact, in some cases, when mama and daddy tried to keep you from, don't fall, they try to protect you, you cried and fought to do it on your own. They got little baby pictures of you where they can talk about you. You just jumped out of my arms. You wanted to walk so bad. You wanted to be so independent because you a fighter. So innately, you know how to pursue what you want. Innately. I mean, it's in your DNA. Innately. Meaning you're wired that way naturally. Innately. Don't go in there and mess with them default settings. Don't go in there switching the programming. You built for this, family. You built for this. You're gonna navigate that turbulence. It's all right. See, most people say you are shaped by the way that you think. And when I hear that, they right. But I just want to add on to it. I want to expound on it a little bit more, Jose. Trap says, you're molded by the way that you think in adversity. You're molded by the way that you think when everything is against you. You're molded by the way that you think when you are presented with the option to give up. You're molded by the way that you think when you're presented with the option to quit. That's when you dig into that programming. When everybody else quitting, you stand and say, hey, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm right here, fam. Yeah, they hit me for this, that's cool. Yeah, they hit me for that, that's cool. I'm gonna tell on myself for a minute right here, man. I never forget one time, Jose, bro, like, I had to take a urine test, bro. And I've told this story before. Bro, and I was like, bro, I'm not going back to jail. I know I'm dirty. I remember telling my partner, say, bro, I need you to piss for me, bro. He said, all right, bet. I said, no. Not in the bottle. I need you to go in there and piss for me, dog. He said, bro, you gonna bring, we both going to jail. I said, I got this, dog. I got this. So we went in the office, and I said, hey, man, hurry up, bro. Go use the bathroom, bro. I'm tired of having to bring you to work all the time, bro. You always late. Now you done took me out my way. I gotta bring you over here to use the bathroom. I don't know how long these people gonna be. Man, I got your name. Don't even worry about it, bro. Your name, here go your social security number. Excuse me, you can let him use this bathroom right quick, bro. I ain't trying to just, it was like, I went 5 minutes before they closed. Because I knew they wanted to get out. I said, man, look, I'm gonna fill out the paper. I know his name. That's my little brother, man. Let me just fill out the paperwork for him, please. I gotta go to work. He want me to drop him off. My mama tripping. Please, the lady said, go ahead. Go use that bathroom before you make that boy late for work. I said, come on, man. He wouldn't use the bathroom. We'd come out. He said, dog. So my question to you is, bro, like, Life done put all us in some jams before. But how do you think when you presented with the opportunity to quit? How do you think when you're back against the wall? How do you think when everybody panicking? How do you think? What thoughts go through your mind? What is it? I remember being young, my mama in prison, daddy nowhere to be found, my family dealing with their own struggles. I remember going from abandoned car to trap house to last room in the trap house, sleeping on the mattress, and everybody in there smoking. And I remember telling myself, hey, this just for right now. One day I'm gonna look back and laugh at this. One day I'm gonna look back and laugh at this. I'm wired a certain way. I don't gotta get revenge. I just gotta be better than Trap. I don't gotta chase nothing, because what's for me, I just gotta keep what? Being in alignment with it. But in order to be in alignment with something, you can't have no quit in you. In order to get what got your name on it, you can't have no quit in you. Now let me say something to you now. Yep, you're gonna get frustrated. I ain't gonna never lie to you about that part. It's okay. That means you human. You're gonna get a little frustrated along the way. That's okay. But then you put in positions things to help you calm down. Mine, I go take that cold plunge early in the morning. Mine, I go walk for a few that get me down. I go listen to some TD Jakes. I go listen to some ET. I go listen to things that help me get back in it. It's okay to get a little frustrated. You human. That's all right. But don't you dare talk down on yourself. Don't you dare tell yourself this game ain't for you, because the game ain't tell you that. Don't you dare tell yourself this too hard for me, because the game ain't tell you that. Don't you dare tell yourself I can't be wealthy, because the game ain't tell you that. Don't you dare tell yourself I can't be a multi-millionaire, because the game ain't tell you that. Don't you dare tell yourself I can't trade, because the game ain't tell you that. Don't you dare tell yourself I can't build that portfolio, because the game ain't tell you that. Don't you dare tell your kids they can't be multi-millionaires, because the game ain't tell you that. Don't you dare tell nobody that you can't be the person that changed your family, because the game ain't tell you that. You told yourself that. You told yourself that. You told yourself that. So tonight I want you to tell yourself, yo, I'm gonna navigate the turbulence like the king or queen that I am. I'm gonna navigate that turbulence like a trapper. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down like a trapper. I may make some mistakes here or there. That's okay. Mistakes gotta be made. That's how you grow. That's how you know you in the game. Name somebody great that ain't made a mistake. You ain't gonna name one. But guess what? Those mistakes, that's part of your armor. Those mistakes, that's part of your arsenal. Those mistakes, that's a mark on the roadmap to let you know, I've been there before. So when you make that mistake and you look back at the portfolio and you say, damn, I should have got out of here. Dang, I should have sold right here. Dang, I should have bought right there. Mark that on the calendar and say, hey, 2 years from now, you can look back and say, I've been there before. A year from now, I can look back and say, I was on that road, and you get to tell somebody else about it. That's part of your family SOP. I was there before. I can't lead you somewhere I ain't never been. Moses led the Israelites. Why? Because he was already in the desert before. He was already in the desert before. He been there before. Before you went and got him, he was already in the desert. He giving you experience for a place that he already been through. I talk to you about places that I already been through, and I see the future. I see where I want to go at. Not the future of what's going to happen, but I see the future on how it's going to play out for me. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know who I am. I know what's in my DNA. You know what's in your DNA. You know how you built. You know what you can go up against. You know your strengths. You know your weakness. Stop telling yourself what you can't do. This for you. You built for it. You built for it. What we talking about here? Yeah, you lost some bread. So what? You lost some bread. So what? Welcome to the party. Welcome. Welcome. I know they're gonna talk about me. Yeah, check me out, 1.3 million. Bet, guess what? We ran up 2.5 last year. Bet, we bought a building from it. Bet, we gonna get that back. I ain't tripping. It's part of the game. I ain't never gotta panic. The game ain't never wrong. Game ain't never wrong. Game ain't never wrong.